YouTube. 3, 2, 1.
Hi, we are the Black and Whites.
I'm Apple Oreo Cake.
I'm Stacy.
And I'm Evie.
Today, wait, Matthew, you said that.
Today we'll be interviewing Miss Cox,
One of our Wild's first grade teachers. Is it okay if we ask you a few questions?
It surely is.
What was the easiest grade to teach? What was the easiest grade to teach?
I think first, second, third, they're all easy because if you know the content, you're able to teach. So the main thing is knowing the content.
Like what content?
Content like your TEKS for math, reading, science, social studies, and writing. So what we have to teach you.
What job, if any, did you have before you were teaching?
My first job when I was 16 was working at Long John Silver's. I could not stand it. Smelling like fried fish. So I was like, there's no way. Then I went to work at Bill Miller's. And of course, it was a fast food place with barbecue sauce. Then I finally got a job at a department store. So I worked at JCPenney's.
So what did you like? What did you like about working at Bill Miller's?
Bill Miller's, their sweet tea.
The sweet tea.
Yes, and their hash browns with barbecue sauce.
What did you like about working at JCPenney's? Like, did you work in the makeup department? Did you work in the clothing department, or did you just walk around?
I was like a floater, and I loved it because I got the discount. I love shopping for clothes.
Can you read number 3 right here?
Why did you want to become a teacher?
I wanted to become a teacher to help students. Teaching is my passion. It excites me when you're teaching and a child that's been struggling for a while finally gets it. That you know you're doing your job.
If teaching, like, if you really like teaching and that's like your passion, why didn't you go straight to teaching instead of having all those jobs before applying to
Well, those were in high school. Like I said, I started work when I was 16, but when I graduated from high school, I knew that I wanted to be a teacher.
And so then you started working on degrees.
Yes, going to get my coursework, doing my student teaching and things like that.
What was the hardest grade to teach?
I think 3rd grade because you're exposed to the STAR test for the first time. And I have to make sure that you all are comfortable taking a test that's mandated. And it's just letting you know that what I taught, I want you to show what you know. Like what I was telling y'all, that now it's your time to show me what you know. Don't let the test define you, you define that test.
So was that the only reason 3rd grade was the hardest grade to teach, or were there other reasons?
No, that was the only reason because I don't like STAR testing. Don't get me wrong. I think we need to be accountable for our teaching, and we need to be you all need to be accountable for your learning, because like it goes hand in hand. That your parents send you to school to get educated, and that's our job and role as a teacher is to educate you and to prepare you for the world.
Never mind. Sorry, Matthew. What job did you want when you were young?
A nurse. I wanted to be a nurse, but I'm afraid of needles, so that quickly changed.
Even if you were the one holding the needle and not actively getting the needle put into your body, you still didn't like it?
No, because I would always think, I don't want to hurt them, because needles cause pain, and I don't want to hurt anybody.
If you did end up being a nurse, would you be like a surgeon nurse? Would you take blood? Would you just be like a normal nurse? Would you work with kids? Would you work with women?
I would be a pediatric nurse because you're dealing with kids.
6 for me.
What is it like being a mom and grandma?
It's great. Being a mom, you just never know what you can get. that they're yours for a lifetime. But being a lolly, that's what Truett calls me. Sat when, okay, if he doesn't want to behave or I need a break, I can send him back home. But with your kids, you can't do that. So it's the best thing, like I said, watching them grow, mature, and become successful adults.
So, it's a nice feeling
It's a great feeling.
to be a mom and a grandma.
Yes.
When you first became a mom, was it a very new experience?
Oh yes, being a mom for the first time is because you want to make sure you're doing everything correct. But then when you have your second child, you say, okay, well, they'll survive. They'll be good with this. I don't have to have the top of the line diapers or the best formula and all that stuff. They'll be okay.
When you became a grandma, was it the same experience of being a mom, or was that a very different experience?
It's a different experience because it's your child that's giving birth to a child. And it just changes everything because now they're going to experience everything that you experience with them. And you get to see them in your role.
And you get to see them experiencing what you went through.
Yes.
And then they get to see how they acted.
Yes.
And that's what my dad does with my sister. I was just like you. I can't believe, cause now I realize I was so rude to my parents.
It's almost like payback.
But nobody realizes that you were that. But the kids don't realize that because, well, we're kids. We don't.
Just like a rite of passage. I'm going to go through it.
What is your favorite book?
My favorite book is Brown Bear, What Do You See? Because that's the book that both of my kids first learned how to read independently.
And what was their favorite animal that they would read in that book?
My Victoria's, her favorite was the frog. Nathaniel was the white dog.
Both very different.
Yes.
What is your favorite holiday?
I have two favorite holidays.
All right, what's your two favorite holidays?
Christmas and Easter. Christmas because that was my dad's favorite, and Easter, both of them, we all get together. We're very family oriented, and we just like spending time together and creating those memories that we can pass on, hopefully from generation to generation. So now Truett gets
It's
to
too
experience it.
Would
sweet.
you mind, when me and Eva were in your class, could you share that story about why you guys don't give big gifts anymore?
Oh, big gifts. Oh, when I was teaching first grade a few years back, I had a student that said that, why do you love Christmas so much, Miss Cox? I said, oh, because it's time just to splurge and have a great time with your family and just give your kids what they want. He goes, Christmas is just like a regular day for us. We don't have a tree. We don't do any of the holiday things. It's just like a regular day. And it made me sit back and reflect and think, you know what? There's some kids out there that are coming through my classroom every day that it's just like a regular day for them. And so I sat down, I talked to my parents about it, and I talked to my kids, and I said, you know what? We're gonna change it up. It's not all about that. It's about making memories with the people that you love and having one gift that has meaning that you can treasure and reflect, and that was like the best thing. And we've been doing that right now. We're passing it on with Truett. He gets one big gift that's going to be meaningful for him.
What's your favorite place to get drinks?
Drinks. My favorite place, Bill Miller's, their sweet tea or the Big Red. I don't drink coffee. I don't like coffee. Like I said, Big Red gives me that pick up my energy flow when I'm feeling like dragging a little bit.
Mine
It'll pep me
too.
up.
Why do you love sweet tea so much?
It kind of balances out. I need like the sweetness and the caffeine to perk me up and get like a little sugar rush.
All right, last.
What do you want to impart to the audience?
Believe in yourself. Never give up. Always have the go-get attitude that you are going to make what you want in your life. It's all up to you.
So Why did you want all your kids from second grade to be in third grade?
Oh, because I enjoyed having you all again. I got a chance to get to know you more, and you got a chance to learn more about
But
me.
we also annoyed you.
Oh, when I said, hey, you're like my own kids then.
Alright, thanks for watching this video. Eva, do you have anything to add? No. Matthew, do you have anything to add?
Yes, and also every teacher I had is so amazing.
Oh, thank you, Matthew. I enjoy it.
Alright.
Students, like, thank you all for taking the time and choosing me to interview. I enjoyed it. Y'all did a great job.
Alright.
Thank you.
Bye. And thank you again.